Hi, everybody. On today's podcast, it's going to be a little bit different. So we're going to be discussing just certain things that are on our mind that bothers women and bother men. And yeah, let's hope my hair is not on the microphone because we've had some issues before. So Kris just told me something really funny, and I will start with this one. So what did you say that you were reading online?
No, I just saw a post that said I just saved $399 by just going by myself in Costco and getting the spaghetti.
It's actually really funny because it's true. I know that when two of us are going to Costco, I am going to the flower section. We gotta always check it out because I don't have enough flowers. I do. And if the soil is on sale, we're gonna get a couple bags. And you're gonna ask me, do we need it? And I was like, I may. And then from going to Costco for one or two things, we're leaving.
$300 later.
And and every time you're looking at the shopping cart and you're like, what do we buy? So this is the same thing in Target. Actually, Target, I feel like is stealing my money. I'm going for one thing, and then if we get our little one that is sitting in the back seat with us, and I'm pretty much buying her a whole season of clothes because they're so cute. And then I'm deciding something for the house and this and that. And then you're like, what why are we buying this? And our not assistant coach, our coach was telling me about his wife. He's like, I cannot do this anymore. Every time she goes for one thing and she's spending $150. Okay, so this is one thing with the stores. And I don't want to say that shopping is therapy, but actually you feel good about it. Even that I feel like sometimes you might not need it. And I'm actually trying to be more mature and not buy emotionally. If I'm upset, I don't shop. I don't think shopping is the thing I do when I'm upset.
No, but I'm like now lately. I mean, right after I think during COVID, this thing happened when I started going to Trader Joe, and I'm like,
Oh
oh,
yeah.
look at this, look at that, look at this, look at that.
So you buy a lot of unnecessary food actually, and one of our coaches was living with us for a couple of weeks before he moved to his apartment. And he's like, "You guys have so much food. You have food for months." And so yeah, when you go to Trader Joe's, I mean, what we like with the kids is like those corn puffs, and they're amazing. But you coming with 5 bags of stuff.
Oh yeah, because I'm not gonna go every day to
Yeah, but some stuff is
Trader
like
Joe.
we're not even eating. So that's one thing. The shopping is definitely a thing, and the other thing is, I was gonna say that bothers you and doesn't bother me, and the other way around. What is on top of your mind? Like for it doesn't have to be shopping. Definitely when we are shopping together, if it's in clothing, you're gonna be sitting somewhere and waiting for me to be done. And
No, yeah, because I mean, it's like if let's say we go on vacation, I just go to the store, I
yeah,
pick 2 shirts, I pick 2 pants, and I'm
yeah.
done.
Yeah. By the way, to mention that this vacation that we came back from, he had more clothes in the bags than I did in the luggage.
No, I packed more clothes, but definitely, because I made the joke of, oh yeah, I'm gonna go with way less. You got mad. I went with more, but I actually again used less. Because
I went with
I pretty much used like 2 t-shirts, 2 button-up shirts, and 2 sets of pants. That's it.
yeah.
And 2 swimsuits.
Then you could have just got like the two
No,
swims.
that's all I could have got
Yeah.
instead of
Um.
5 button-up shirts.
So I know one thing men are being bothered by women is if you're ready to go, you guys are just getting your jacket, putting your sunglasses, and you're ready to leave. And if you ask me, are you ready? And I'm like, yes, I am ready.
Yes,
And
let
you're
me
leaving.
just put my mascara and my lotion, my sunscreen.
That
And
is
now, yeah, on the vacation that we were now, I started putting sunscreen too.
Oh, let's talk about the sunscreen. So So I have sunscreen for me, and it's not mineral sunscreen. And forever doesn't know the difference. The mineral sunscreen is actually it's supposed to be better, but it's leaving this white cast on you. So Kris,
It's like a white. Uh,
I made him put this one because I wanted to save the good one for myself. And when he put it, and he showed up, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you look like a
meme,
clown!"
yeah, like a meme.
And this sunscreen was on his face; it couldn't go off. So his eyes were so red because I don't know if it was the water, I don't know, but your eyes were red. You had this white cast, and then you're walking, and I cannot even focus because I was like, I cannot walk with you right now. And then Isabel put the same sunscreen, and she keeps rubbing, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so white, I cannot walk."
But I like actually this sunscreen for kids because you can see if they are covered or not, which is the good thing.
Yeah, it's like it looks like, I mean, you can see somebody from 5 miles. And I was always laughing when I see actually men when they put it on the beach. So I'm like, where did they find this sunscreen? And they're like, their face is all white, their hands, but it's like it's so white, it's like anyway. So that's with the sunscreen situation. But yeah, definitely the getting ready women versus men. I'm sure that there are some women who are really quick. I feel like I'm trying in the morning to at least put my mascara and I'm done. I usually don't put that much makeup, but I know that, like, if I don't know, if I feel like drinking my coffee and this and that, and then we're gonna drive one of the kids to school. I'm like, okay, I have time, and then I'm working on something, and then you come and it's like, we gotta go, and I'm like, I'm ready, and then I go to the bathroom and I'm starting my process. And usually, you cannot complain that I'm putting makeup for too long, right?
No, no.
I'm pretty quick.
Because for me, it's like for me, getting ready is like maybe putting gel and cologne. That's it, pretty much.
Yeah. This is like, yeah, this is one thing that I will agree that, like, but some women do take more time. I feel like I'm trying to be fast, but definitely.
Yeah, maybe I'm blessed that actually you don't have to deal with a lot of extra things you gotta do.
Yeah, otherwise there's a big
I mean,
process.
because sometimes I see women in the cars in the morning, and I
Oh
was
my
like, "You
gosh.
spent half an hour creating this? It's like this is like, or maybe more." I'm like,
No, actually he's talking about, like, some people are putting so much makeup that they don't look human like. So so Kris sometimes is like, so this woman spent 30 minutes to look like this. And actually it's funny because I don't make fun of people, but the way it comes from him, now I'm seeing the men's perspective. And I don't know how many men like a lot of makeup, in a way that, like, if the woman takes off her makeup, like, she looks actually absolutely nothing like herself, like when she's with makeup. And I will tell you a situation. I used to work in a shoe store many years ago, and we had a team meeting. And on the team meeting, of course, everybody's coming casual, and one girl is coming, and I couldn't recognize her. And I asked the manager, "Hey, is this a new girl?" And he's like, "No, this is such and such." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "What do you mean you didn't recognize her?" No, I didn't. Without the makeup, because the makeup can do crazy things. I mean, if you guys seen online, like on any
I
social
mean, with
media,
now the professional makeup, it's like
it,
it's. I mean, we've seen
it's
on
insane.
Instagram. It's like it's like magic.
It's
It's
magic.
really a
Like,
magic.
people putting some tapes, the fake teeth, and this. And I've been hearing horror stories where people are breaking up because the man finally sees a woman without makeup and he's afraid of her. So I feel like, please don't put too much makeup. So you make sure that the right person is being attracted to you, because if he's attracted to your makeup, then what's gonna happen if you take it off? Like, it's kind of crazy. But anyway, none of my business. Not judging people. I'm just saying that our conversations. Um, what is another thing that we've been finding? Oh, the funny thing today. So, okay, sometimes comments on people, like people commenting on certain things, is the funniest thing ever, the most hilarious. They're just today you were reading one of those
Social club, new social
new
club in
social club.
Sacramento.
Yeah, in Sacramento, and we haven't seen this social club, but the way people were saying it, they're thinking a lot of things, and the comments underneath this post were hilarious. And when I was working on the computer, you were reading it to me, and I could not focus because they're just coming up with those clever like analysis and comments and how the description of the social club is, and if this is for inappropriate things, and if it's that, and it's actually just a social club where people with businesses are getting together and socializing, and that's what pretty much this club
But
is.
the issue was it was by invitation or
It was by
referral, and there's
invitation, yeah.
like, interesting.
So they start kind of making up stuff in their head, and somebody got offended that somebody called him you're not on that level. It was just crazy. And the people's assumptions of somebody thinking this or he's not the right, it's just, isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
It's just mind-blowing to me. But yeah, if you want to have a good laugh, honestly, like, read comments on certain things and you're gonna be, yeah. And the other thing is, like, now with the eclipse, everybody, oh my gosh, it's the end of the world, is this and that, and I'm like, the end of the world was happening
In
in
2020.
2020 and in 200
No, in
2000 as
2000.
well,
In
when we
2000.
were like
Not
still in high
2020, in
school.
2000.
No, yeah. So yeah, those are the things, but we just had some laugh. This is a very casual, very easy, and hopefully you guys had fun with this podcast, and we're gonna episode. We're gonna have another one soon, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.